Welcome to Southern Diecast Challenge. Now, if you were lucky enough to join us on Facebook, then you saw what this Zender Fact 4 did and this hot tub. Now, just to start things off, don't forget your first responders, okay? We got to respect these ladies and gentlemen and put their lives on the line for us. When you call 911, they are who answers the call. And if you'd like your show, your organization featured on this show, my show, you can reach me at this email right here. Now I'm going to do a special shout out to Uncle Mike's Customs. Find them on Facebook. Still CD Mafia Racing, good friends with them. Of course, there's my show and 99 Diecast. Why do I talk about 99 Diecast? Well, just recently, I ordered some Ferraris off of 99 Diecast. These three will go in the collection. One of them I opened, and I'll show you in just a minute. If you joined last week's live, then you know all about it. Now, the wife found these two cars, this Camaro and this 55, to go in our private collection of Tri-5s and Camaros. Because if you know me, you know I like my Camaros and the Firebirds. But I found this very interesting that it's got a dinosaur on it. Kind of like Godzilla, but it don't say Godzilla. But all the hype over this car, the Nissan, it's got Godzilla on both sides of it, of course. I just thought it was funny when she found this one, and it had a Godzilla-like creature on it. Just thought I'd bring that up. Looks like the Camaro did it first a long time ago. Now, we've also got our whiteboard out for Whitehall Canyon. The times and the dates in which that awesome time was set. Like I always say, we're looking for 3 seconds or less. That's what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. And I have cracked open these cars, and they are ready. Now, during the preliminary, I hate to say that the tractor was too tall for the starting gate. And that is a real bummer because it rolled really, really excellent. And it has done really excellent on other channels. So I guess it'll just be for fun or for the grandkids. They give me cars sometimes. And this bug did not do very well at all. Not at all. It likes to get hung up in my 90-degree turn back there. No matter which lane, it just got hung up. So, you know, that's the way it goes. I got a couple of them I can't use. It just happens that way. Servando, hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining the show. And if you also watched this on Facebook, I tried out this hot tub, but I'll refresh your memory. We'll run this one again. We'll run it against, how about the Piranha? This fantasy car straight out of the pack was setting down some really good times. So let's see if it'll do it again. Round one between these two. El Piranha laying down a 311. Not disappointing at all, because we're looking for somewhere around 3 seconds. We're going to give the hot tub another try. Now, this is the hot tub off the holiday set for this year. Let's let the hot tub try to beat a 311. Here we go. Round two. The hot tub just couldn't do it, but El Piranha pulled off another win. This is one fantasy car I was not disappointed with, but very surprised. Got to keep it around. It makes a good runner. The hot tub, not so much, y'all. We're going to keep on searching for speed, though, because that's what we do. That's what we do. Let's see. Let's pull our power pistons that I got used from a yard sale. I think I paid like 35 cents for this car. We'll run it against this Zender Fact 4 and show y'all what happened on Facebook, if it was fast or not. Power pistons and a Zender Fact 4. Here we go. Round 1. Power piston setting down a 303. Whoo! That power piston just keeps getting faster. I believe he just might try to crack the top 20. We will see. 303.7 is the time to beat for the Zender Fat 4. Not sure if he'll do it or not, but we will try. Let's go. Round 2. 303. Power pistons went around him on the outside. Woo! So far, over the last few lives, I've opened up 3 Zender Fat 4s from these older packs and have yet to find a fast one. What a bummer. What a bummer. Power pistons, yep. Does not disappoint. Does not disappoint. All right, let's move on. Sometimes these Dodge vans, they got a little something. I like how it's got the go-kart, racing cart in the back. That's pretty sweet. Sometimes they run pretty stout. Let's pull the Mazda, which we know runs good. We'll see if the van can stay on track. Set down a good time against this Mazda race car. Here we go. Yeah, van stayed on. 313's kind of slow, but fast enough to beat that van. 341 on the outside is not a good time, y'all. But that's all right. He gets a chance to beat a 313.5. 313.5 is the time to beat. Can the van get faster? Round 2, we're about to find out. Oh, and the van done flipped the lid, y'all. The van done flipped the lid from the inside lane. We will try again. Mazda laid down a 323 on the outside. We'll give the van another shot before we call it a day on that one. Because sometimes they just got to loosen up so they handle better. Go faster. Let's find out. Nope. Van did not do good at all. 328 out of the Mazda. It's kind of on the slow side, but at least it finished. This van does not like the new track. Oh, well, that happens. Next in line, we have Chevrolet Silverado sitting low. Again, I have no idea if this will run the track or not, but we're going to find out together, y'all, because that's what it's about. It's not just about, oh, look, ain't that pretty? Yeah, well, there's a lot more to it than just looking at it. We will pull this Chevrolet. Oh, yeah, from the 5-pack. I believe that was the Flames 5-pack against a newer blue Silverado. Let's see if the Silverado can handle the turns. Or is it just going straight? Not a bad run. Not a bad run. The Flames truck got him by just a little bit. 343 is not very fast by that blue Silverado. Let's give him a second whirl because at least it stayed on the track. 343.1 is the time to beat. 343.1. Let's see, y'all. Round 2. $326 is the time, so the new Silverado is not so impressive, y'all. Maybe on a straight drag track it would be. But not tonight. Not tonight. Well, let's see. Anybody want to comment? Servando Jesus Romero, thank you for joining in. Let's see what else we got. We got the Sonoma. We got the new small block. We got the Porsche Carrera, which are usually pretty fast. Usually pretty fast. Let's try the twin mill and the Porsche. I like that Porsche. That's pretty sweet. And everybody knows about the twin mill. Twin mill's been around a long time, y'all. Round one between these two. Twin mill is going to set the stage at 326 even. Can the Porsche handle that? I don't know. 326 time to beat. Not a great time. We're looking for around 3 seconds, but 326 shouldn't be too hard to beat for the Porsche. Let's find out. Well, I guess 326 was because it only clocked to 327. So, in this case, the twin mill is the faster between the twin mill and the Porsche. All right. Well, we answered that question. Let's rock on. Who else we got? We got the Sonoma and a Nerf Hammer. Oh, this will be interesting. You know I like my trucks. What y'all think? Who's going to win this one? Now, if it was a car show, of course, it would be the Sonoma. Fantasy car probably would not win a car show unless it was a totally custom show. Well, let's see who's faster. Here we go, round one between these two. I want to thank everybody for joining the live tonight. And thank everybody for watching the replay. Please don't forget to press that like button. Oh, we got a fast time. 301.3. That's what I'm talking about. Fastest time tonight. 301.3 by Nerf Hammer. Sometimes these fantasy cars run away with it. 335 by the Sonoma on the outside is not that fast. But let's give it a chance to try and beat a 301. Oof. That's a fast time, y'all. That is a fast time. 301.3. Yeah, we Nerf Hammer and this King Cuda just might have to go at it. In case y'all didn't know, King Cuda has a score to settle from last week when that little Ferrari 355 right there came up the ranks and landed in the top 5 and knocked the Cuda out. So the Cuda's going to have to race his way back up tonight. But first, can the Sonoma beat 301.3? That's the question. Round two between these. And it does not. Sonoma got a slow time of 318. But the Nerf Hammer rolled out a 311.5 from the outside. Nerf Hammer, so far, stealing the show. What a nice car. All right. So far, Nerf Hammer in a class by itself. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Let's see. What else we got here? We have the new small block. We'll put the small block against the Nerf Hammer. Why not? Let's see what the new edition small block can do. What do y'all think? You want to comment? Ziggy Rumble, how you doing? Thanks for joining the show. Y'all don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell your brothers, your sisters, your neighbors, your friends. What we like to do is rip and race. We don't just collect, y'all. We rip them open. And we see what they can do. Because I got plenty spots open at the bottom of this top 20. I'm still looking for some more speed out of some more cars. Maybe it's that Nerf Hammer right there. Maybe it's this small block. Let's find out. Round one between these two. Here we go. Whoa. 308 is not too shabby from the small block. Not the fastest time tonight, but not the worst either. Can Nerf Hammer come back and beat a 308.1? That's the question. I think the answer is going to be yes. But here we go. Let's find out. 308.1. Time to beat. Oh, it come off the track. It came off the track. Still caught the 322, but that was slow. We're going to be fair, y'all, and set them back up a second time. 308.1 is the original time to beat for Nerf Hammer? Will it stay on the track? Let's find out. Yeah, it stayed on the track, all right. 301.4. Nerf Hammer is hammering out some fast times. Ladies and gentlemen, we have us a runner, and that's what I like. Open up a handful of cars and get a fast one. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to get it. We're going to get some more racing done. Hang on. All right. Had to attend to something real fast, y'all. Sorry about that. Here we go. At a quick time, 301.4. That does qualify to get into the top 20. But to even start, it's going to have to beat the Gatekeeper. So, without further ado, the Gatekeeper for the top 20. Here we go, boys and girls. Nerf Hammer trying to race his way in. Let's see. Round one. Ooh, that Camaro is rolling pretty good. Nerf Hammer coming off the track again, but the Camaro crossed the line. It's official. A 307.7 is the time to beat. That's not too bad. Can the Nerf Hammer stay on track and beat that 307.7? This Nerf Hammer is going so fast, it is jumping track. That's pretty severe, y'all. 307.7, time to beat. To beat the Gatekeeper, and I believe he did it. He did. 301 flat. Nerf Hammer is getting faster as we progress. How awesome is that? Well, it beats the Gatekeeper. Awesome. All right, Gatekeeper goes back over. Sorry, Mr. Cuda. Let's see. Judging by the 301 times, this car is laying out. Let's put him against the stalker. We'll start out with number 8. So I don't bore y'all to death. Old school T-Bird stalker. Let's see if Nerf Hammer can beat out number 8. Round 1. Whoa, T-Bird's rolling. 302.6. T-Bird is trying to take names, y'all. Trying to take names. It ain't playing around tonight. 302.6 right out the gate. Can Nerf Hammer beat a 302.6 and stay consistent? That is the key. Not just a fast time, but to be consistent enough to stay in the game. Here we go. Round 2. We have, oh, look at that. Nerf Hammer got even faster. 300.5. So Nerf Hammer beats out number 8, T-Bird Stalker. This car is another one that I got used, but the axles and the wheels were still very good on it. And boy, does it race good, as you just saw. 3 seconds for the Nerf Hammer. Nerf Hammer is serious, y'all. It is climbing up in the top 10 as we speak. Next, we have a Mustang. This is a Shelby Mustang. You can tell by the tail lights. So this would be number 7. Nerf Hammer taking on number 7 in the top 10, y'all, live before your very eyes. What would a Mustang do? Mustang only lays down a 305. That's kind of on the slow side, y'all. Kind of on the slow side. It's up to Nerf Hammer to beat a 305.8 to beat out the Mustang. Boy, oh boy. I, for one, am very excited about this Nerf Hammer. I surely am. 305.8. Can he do it? Let's find out. Oh yeah, 301.2. Not the fastest time it's ran tonight, but fast enough to beat out the Mustang. Nerf Hammer climbing on up, y'all. Right here before your very eyes and mine. Alrighty. Let's move some of these cars out of the way. Next up, the Cougar Eliminator in the number 6th spot. This Cougar Eliminator was in the top 5, but got bumped out by that Ferrari and Head Starter. Head Starter climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot last week. Surprised everyone. Cougar Eliminator time. Round 1 between these two. Cougar Eliminator, not bad. 302.4 is going to be the time to beat. Can Nerf Hammer keep up the winning streak and beat that 302.4 for 6th position? Wow. Which is very serious, y'all. We're talking about number 6 out of about 200 cars. Because I've raced a lot of cars just to get this top 20. No joke. Here we go. Time to beat 302.4. Can the Nerf Hammer do it? Wow. Yes, it will. 3 seconds, 0.2. Nerf Hammer is now number 6 car, which bumps the Cougar to number 7. Lordy, lordy, y'all. We got major serious racing going on here. Major serious racing. All right, Cougars move down. Next spot up is number 5, which just happens to be a Ferrari 308 with the bullet wheels. This car is always fast, always runs good. Nerf Hammer going after number 5 position. Whoa. Round 1 between these two. And the Ferrari is not playing around. Ferrari set down a 3-second 0.2. That is serious. That is really serious. I think Nerf Hammer is in trouble. 3 seconds 0.2 is the time to beat the Ferrari. Should have known the Ferrari would be fast. Didn't you think so? I thought so. 3 seconds 0.2 to beat number 5. Will he do it? Here we go. Oh, Nerf Hammer has answered the call and beat out one of the fastest Ferraris I have. Oh my goodness. 2995. Nerf Hammer keeps getting faster, ladies and gentlemen. This is serious. Trevor Phillips, hey, how you doing? What exactly determines the speed of them? Well, that would be the Play Robotics timing set, which has lasers right here. You can see them right there. And the other lasers are right in there. As soon as they cross that line, they start the timer. This is Play Robotics. It's not a cheap set whatsoever, so it's an excellent timing set. Right now, we got Nerf Hammer climbing up, y'all. Nerf Hammer has just gotten 5th spot and knocked out the Ferrari, which is pretty serious. Next up, the 4th spot, which just happens to be the Riddler from a Batman 5-pack with the thin wheels, y'all. Y'all know about them thin wheels. They roll pretty fast. Here we go, Nerf Hammer trying to take on 4th position. This is serious. Here we go. What's the Riddler gonna say? Riddler says 299.6 is the time to beat. Riddler, as you would expect from the top 5, is not playing around, y'all. Riddler is not playing around. 299.6, time to beat for 4th position. Let's find out. I'm real excited about this Nerf Hammer. I really am. 299.6. Time to beat round 2 between these two. Whoa, 2987 will definitely do it. Nerf Hammer is moving up. Nerf Hammer is now considered 4th fastest car out of, oh shoot, I've got at least 200 sitting out here. So that's a lot of cars to be fast. I mean, that's a lot of cars to be taken down. 2987 will take 4th position from the Riddler. So now the Riddler is considered in 5th. Now the newest Ferrari to the bunch, the Ferrari 355, which came from 99diecast.com, y'all. We're going to let the Ferrari set the pace. This Ferrari is new to the show as of last week. Most people don't open Ferraris. I do. I want to see how fast they'll go. Round 1 between these two for 3rd position. This is getting serious. 2997 laid down by the Ferrari. If I can find it. All right. Nerf Hammer, come off track again. 2997 is the time set by the Ferrari. He's not playing. This Ferrari's not playing around. 2997. Can Nerf Hammer answer the call for 3rd position? 2997. Here we go, y'all. This Nerf Hammer is racking my nerves. Here we go. Oh, and he chokes. Nerf Hammer chokes against the Ferrari. Oh, my goodness. Well, we're going to run them one more time, y'all, just to be official. Remember, it was 2997 was the time to beat. Let's run them one more time. Same lanes. 2997 time to beat. Can Nerf Hammer speed it up, or is it going to get slower? 3 seconds, 0.6 will not beat the Ferrari 355. So the Ferrari is safe in 3rd position next to head starter. And now we have a new 4th place, which would be Nerf Hammer. Most excellent. We got us a new car in the top 5. I'm liking it. Aren't y'all liking it? That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Nothing like new blood on the block. That's going to shuffle a bunch of cars around. See, we got to put the Mustang there. This one here. This Camaro is over. Because unfortunately, this Camaro's got to go down some. This Camaro was in the top 5 a few weeks back. How disappointing it fell the way it did. Got to shuffle some of these cars around, make some room. In actuality, we need to move them on further down. Y'all, this takes work. I like finding fast cars, but it takes work when you find one because you got to shovel the rest of them around just to make room. All right, we got some room now, y'all. We got some room. We got some room for some improvement. Now, the King Cuda has unfinished business. Because of that Ferrari, it got knocked out of the top 5. So it is up to the King Cuda to jump back in. But to jump back in, you got to start at the bottom. Is that fair or what? It's got to take on the Gatekeeper to get back to the top 20 somewhere. Does King Cuda still have a little something, something? Here we go. Camaro is going to lay down a 309 and ran so hard he jumped track. Impressive. Worldwide Diecast, nice to see you, brother. Thanks for joining in the live. 309 is kind of a slow time by the Camaro. Let's see what the Cuda's got. Can the Cuda beat 309.9 to get back into the top 20? Let's find out. Round 2 between these two. Oh, Cuda done flawed over here in the corner. Let's set him up again, y'all. That's the first time I've seen Cuda jump. First time. Only time I ever seen the Cuda jump off track. Wonder if he's nervous. Maybe it is. Maybe it's nervous. 309.9 was the time to beat. Come on, Cuda. There he goes. 304.9. The Camaro slowed up terribly, but a 304.9 will get the Cuda back in the top 20. It's not that fast, though. Not that fast. Gatekeeper was beaten. All righty, here we go. Let's start at the bottom. We have the Grand National FTE. Let's let it set down a time for the Cuda to either match or beat. This would be way down at the bottom of the totem pole, so to speak. Wow, look at that Regal guy. 305.3 is the time to beat for King Cuda. Let's see. 305.3. Does the Cuda still have a little something, something? Let's find out. 305.3, y'all. Here we go. Round 2. .301.6 will definitely do it. That is a good time by King Cuda. I believe that car is warmed up. Running a 301, we can go ahead and assume that Cuda will place somewhere up in here. Let's try the 510 wagon. It's been a while since we ran the wagon. We'll fetch our Cuda over here. See what times our Datsun 510 wagon is running. That's a car I bought separate. It was a premium car, and I'm glad I paid $5 for that one because it runs. Let's see how good it's running today. 305.5, not exactly that fast. Let's see if King Cuda could knock out the 510 wagon, 305.5. I remember this wagon laying down some much faster times than a 305. But tonight, that's what it is. It is what it is. Look at that Cuda run. 304.4 is exactly the way you answer that. 305 from earlier. So King Cuda is going to keep moving up, y'all. That's good to see because I like that art car. That is awesome. Just beat out the Datsun. So we'll pull out the Chevy Stalker. It's the next car up with the Hurricane-like wheels. What does the Chevy Stalker have for the King Cuda tonight? In the top 15. Whoa. Again, another 305.5, just like the wagon. How interesting those two cars ran the same exact time, on the same night, in the same lane. Weird. So it's up to the King Cuda to beat 305.5. Can he do it? I think so. I think the Cuda still got something for him, don't y'all? Don't y'all think the King Cuda still got something for him? Let's see. Worldwide said Nerf Hammer is fire. You are not kidding. All the way up to 4th. Woof. I did not expect that, y'all. But I'm glad you witnessed it. .304.5 will do the job. King Cuda has taken out the Chevy Stalker. King Cuda will move on up to the next spot and try his luck, which may be up because the next car is a Nissan. This is Nissan Skyline GTR that came from another 5-pack. Lead on for running. Here we go, y'all. This would be for 11th. Nissan jump track. What is up with that? Why did the Nissan jump track, y'all? I don't know. But let's set them back up and see what happens. It's got to stay on track if it's going to keep the spot. All right. Let's try this again. We're going to call this a redo. GTR on the track. It stayed on that time. 301.5 is the time set down by the Nissan. I'm not sure if the Cuda can get by 301. That Nissan pulled it off like I knew it could. All right, Cuda. 301.5. This is a hard race for this Cuda because that is faster than what it's been running tonight so far. 301.5. Can the Cuda do it? Round 2. Running pretty solid. Nope. 308.4 is not going to get it. So the Nissan will put a stop to the King Cuda climbing up the charts. I'll be dog. So Nissan keeps its spot. King Cuda will go in the next spot in the parking garage. So King Cuda will be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, I got a few of them out of spot. So 11, 12, 13th. King Cuda is now in 13th position in the top 20. We still have 2 more open spots up in the top 20. Now, if y'all happen to watch the Facebook Live, which I usually do before I go on YouTube, then y'all saw me break out the Toyota Cup car. Uh-oh. We're just going to have to race these again because I also broke out Brian O'Connor's Supra to deal with this Toyota GR86 Cup. So let's check them out, y'all. Let's let Brian set down a time against this other Toyota. So Toyota against Toyota. Let's see what happens. Oh, Brian jumped track. That was sad. Now we got Brian jumping track, y'all. And that wasn't a train track either, haha. Let's set him up again and see what happens. Let's give Brian the outside. We'll give the new car the inside. We're looking for 3 seconds or less is what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Does good on the outside. 329 is not that impressive. Neither is a 357. Woof. That is not a good time at all by that blue Toyota. Don't tell me this is another one I'm going to have to trade off. Woof. All right. Brian can stay on the track. 357 is the time to beat. Here we go. Round 2. Oh, Brian's rolling. Actually rolled a 308. Impressive. That's probably the fastest time I've seen out of that Supra. But that 367 is not going to cut it for the Cup car. The Cup car is not going to make the cut. Not impressed, pal. But Brian, we sure do appreciate you stopping by. We'll use him one more time. Why not? Let's run him against the Sonoma. We'll give the Sonoma another shot, huh? Why not? Who don't like a Cyclone? Round 1 between these two. American against the JDM. Oof. Brian stayed on the track. The Sonoma did not. Golly. Well, it lay down to 317 anyways. Let's switch the tracks that they're on. 317. Let's see if the little Sonoma can take on a 317. I don't know. Round 2 between these two competitors. That truck stayed on that time. 320 is close, but no cigar. Brian O'Connor wins that race again. For sure. This little car just might be loosening up. It was not impressive at first. Not impressive at all. Like the Sonoma. What a letdown. Dang. So let's pit this one up against this Porsche. This Porsche wasn't doing too bad earlier. As most of us know, after you run them, anywhere from 6 to 10 races, either the car speeds up when it breaks in, or it gets slower. Let's see what this Porsche will do. Second time around. It is cooking on a 325. Not that fast, not impressive, y'all. Not impressive. A 325.2. All right. 325.2, time to beat from Mr. Brian O'Connor in the Supra. Supra's turning out to be a little fast one tonight. But it won't stay on the track. My goodness. Brian O'Connor jumping off track just like he liked to jump railroad tracks. All righty. So we're going to give him a rest nowadays. 350 out of the Porsche on the outside is not a fast time, y'all. It may look fast. It's really not. But twin mill, this new twin mill was setting down a pretty good time. And as I said earlier, I opened up another 5-pack because I want to send in for that Walmart Ford Bronco. So I needed that UPC code. So we cracked open another 5-pack. Let's grab this white Silvia because my other white Silvia ran really good for a long time, was in the top 10, and then it fell out. Just fell out. Maybe I need to take it to the speed shop. Or maybe this one will be faster and better. We're going to let Twin Mill take the inside and set the time to beat against the Silvia. Round 1 between these two. Twin Mill's rolling pretty hard. 330. Not too impressive. Not too impressive. That Nissan was noisy. Oh, my goodness. 330, time to beat. Twin Mill was slow that time. Maybe it's better as a drag race car. Maybe. 330, time to beat for Silvia. Can it do it? That was slow. It's not going to beat the Twin Mill time, but both of them are slow, y'all. Both of these are slow. Wow. My grandkids going to end up with a bunch of nice cars on you what? Because if they're not speedy, I won't keep them. I will trade them off. So let's go ahead and jump the gun. We already ran these two on Facebook earlier, but let's run them again because I just cannot find a Fairlady Z that is fast. I don't know what it is about the way they build those, but it is just not fast. It's the second one I've tried. 2 Datsuns going at it, round 1. This Fairlady didn't even stay on the track. 365 for the truck is not a great time, but we'll set him back up anyways. 365 time to beat for the Fairlady Z, which is embarrassing time because it's so slow. Golly. Here we go, round 2. Well, Fairlady Z and this little truck are equally slow. 365.3. Both of them are equally slow. Not good at all. Lordy, y'all. Got some duds out of this 5-pack. Duds, duds, duds. We got 2 more to try. Here's another GTR, exactly like the one we raced a minute ago in the top 10. And this purple Datsun from way back. This is a very pretty car. Let's see if it'll run good. That's what I'm looking for. Remember, these are not worked whatsoever. These are totally bone stock right out of the pack, just like you would buy at your local Walmart or toy store. Round one between these two. Oh, yeah. The red Nissan come from the outside, won it with a 335, which is slow, as you already know. 339 on the inside. That is also slow. Let's try them again. 339, time to beat. Let's see what happens. 339, this is round two between these two competitors. Nope, didn't even stay on the track. My goodness. What is it with my cars jumping the track tonight? Not cool. We're going to do a redo. Call a redo on that one. Redo. We're going to call a redo on that one, y'all. Just so it's fair. Nissan against Datsun. Basically the same kind of manufacturer. Round two. And it stayed on the track that time. 322. At least that's a decent enough time, but not decent enough to set any records or anything like that. That's just slow. So this whole Nissan 5-pack was bought for the sole purpose of turning into UPC, and I'm glad that's all I had planned for it, because that's all it's worth. They will get traded off. Let's try small block once again. I really like this design. I like what this casting stands for, the old derby cars, the wood derby cars. Let's pull the Mazda. Mazda's always a good runner. We will let the small block set the pace, being the new kid on the block and all. Wonder who's going to win this one, small block or Mazda? Round one. Small block running pretty tight there. 312 is not too shabby. That's not the slowest time, but it ain't the fastest time tonight. Can the Mazda come back and beat a 312.7? Not too bad. 312.7. It may be able to. Let's find out together. Round two. And it does. 307.7. That little Mazda put a hurting on that new small block. I had big hopes for that car too, but it's just not that fast, y'all. Not that fast. I did not pick fast cars whatsoever tonight. I must apologize, y'all. I must apologize. Here is the Mazda. Let's run this track T against this Zender Fact 4. I was telling everybody earlier, this is the third Zender Fact 4 of the old blue pack. I heard that they were fast. I've been trying to find a fast one. I have not found a fast one yet. But this track T keeps being impressive. Round one between these two. Track T setting down a 310. Lay down a 310 if I can get it unstuck down there. All right. 310 is not too shabby, but not fast. Let's see if the Zender Fact 4 can beat a 310. Will this Zender win any race at all tonight? Disappointing if it don't. 310 is the time to beat. Nope, Zender will not beat the track T. This little car is just something serious. Metal body, metal chassis. That's the way when they built some nice ones. Zender Fact 4. Wish it was faster. Who knows? After a few more races, it might loosen up. And then it might start getting slow. You just never know. I don't know. But let's see. You know, I'm always curious about these 56 Flashsiders. Since we got some miniatures, some of them done lay down. Aha, that's because we had to take them out of the truck because we was going to run the trucks. We should definitely run a couple of trucks. I like the 56s. Let's pull this one right here. These old 70, 68 to 71 step sides are rather nice. I'm kind of curious if the 56 will stay on the track or if it's just too heavy. Let's find out together, y'all. Will the 56 actually run? Here we go. It did run. It did run. 326 is a slow time for this track. But between these two, I guess it's good that the oldie goldie ran it all and stayed on the track. Old Man Diecast said light blue. Well, we're trying. That's at 1956 Flashsider Chevrolet. 326 even is the time to beat. Let's see if this step side can make it happen. Chevrolet against Chevrolet. 326. Time to beat round 2, y'all. Here we go. He's rolling pretty fast. He missed the boat. 326.6. By 0.6, he will lose to the 56 Flashsider. So not only does the Flashsider look good, it can actually win a race if his competitor is equally slow. If y'all like these miniatures, y'all should check out Facebook and hit up JLT Works up in Kansas. That's who provided us with these miniature people for our town. I've done shuffled them around a little bit. I had them set up better than that earlier. Also give a shout out to 99 Diecast, Southern Diecast Challenge, don't you know it? Steel City Mafia, and Uncle Mike's Custom you will also find on Facebook. And as always, respect your first responders, y'all. When you dial 911, they are the ones that answer the call. They are the ones that come out to your house and get things settled so everybody can get a good night's sleep. Respect those first responders. If your organization or if your YouTube channel or Facebook group would like to be on this show, hit me up at this email. We'll work out the terms. I'll be easy on you. I promise. I just need some money for some cars, y'all. Sure do. Too bad that Nissan 5-pack was just not all that. It sure wasn't. It sure wasn't. I want to thank y'all for joining. I want to thank you for watching the replay, if you're watching a replay. We sure have had some fun tonight. I still feel like doing a little more racing. We're going to move this guy. This truck right here is one of them oldie but a goodies. Metal bottom, plastic body. Looks like a super truck to me. Let's give him somebody to run. Earlier, I ran this C10 from the Flames 5-pack. And it laid down a pretty good time. For a heavy truck, that is. Let's run this race for our last one tonight, y'all. Chevrolet trucks, why not? Round 1. What kind of times we get? 331 is not impressive, neither is 340, but that's okay. A race is a race. There's always a winner and a loser. So let's set them up again. 331.4 is the time to beat. Can this NASCAR style Chevrolet truck bring home the win? We're going to find out. Round 2 between these two competitors. 331.4 is the time to beat. Let's see. Well, yeah, 327.4 would definitely do it. So if you're curious on which one was faster, that would be the NASCAR style truck right there. Sure would. I sure have enjoyed y'all stopping by. I've enjoyed the commentary. I'm glad y'all jumped in the chat room right there. Not on Facebook anymore. Sitting Dom Toretto. All right, old man Diecast. Well, check out JLT Works up in Kansas. They have some excellent peoples. Not sure if they got a Dom Toretto, but you never know. Worldwide Diecast and Life. You know it, brother. Hey, if y'all haven't looked up Worldwide Diecast and Life, check them out on YouTube. They can find some of them hard to find cars and trucks. Peace and love to y'all. See you next time.